Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Career Shine. You know, I've learned many lessons over my career, and unfortunately some, or a lot, I've learned the hard way, and I don't want you to have to do that. So in today's video, I'm revealing 5 secrets to skyrocket your success. Now, these aren't tips that are taught in school or even on the job, but they're essential if you want to level up and stand out in your career. Okay, so let's dive in. Secret number 1 is to understand how your work impacts the company's bottom line. And this is crucial. How do you enhance the company's product or service? What's the company's business model? How does it make money? Answers to these questions can often be found on the company website, so take a few minutes to explore it. Knowing this information helps you see the value your role brings, and it also allows you to align your priorities with the company's goals. So here's an example from my own career in commercial real estate. In my industry, new and renewal leases are a priority since a property with more tenants brings in more revenue, and more tenants raises the property's value. Once I understood this, I learned to prioritize work that directly or indirectly increased leasing activity. So what's the benefit of doing this? This builds your reputation as a strategic team player who understands the bigger picture, and it's a major factor in setting yourself apart from others. So this brings us to secret number 2, which is self-promotion. But before we talk about self-promotion, I want to introduce myself. I'm Melissa, and like you, I work a regular 9 to 5. And mastering the unwritten rules of the workplace has been a key to my success. So I share what's helped me rise to a senior management position to help you get ahead in your career too. Okay, so now that you understand your impact on the company, let's talk about self-promotion. The formal definition of self-promotion is sharing your interests, abilities, or achievements to enhance your professional reputation and gain visibility. So let's face it, it can feel very awkward at first, but it's essential to advocate for yourself. Think of yourself as the CEO of your own career, and it's up to you and only you to make sure people know the value you bring. So an easy way to do this is by scheduling regular check-ins with your manager. Use these meetings to not only ask for feedback, but also to share what you've been working on. So for example, I have a weekly check-in with my boss, and in one of the meetings, I might say, I've been focused on improving our team's response time to tenants, and here's what I've done to achieve it. Then I would go on to briefly outline the steps I took. So sharing these accomplishments keeps your work and value front and center. The upside, self-promotion when done right, builds your professional brand and opens up more opportunities. It also ensures that when promotions or raises are considered, your manager knows what you've achieved and why you deserve recognition. Okay, secret number 3 is to manage your professional brand or your professional image. This image is how you present yourself at work. Your values, your work ethic, your communication style, and even your appearance. Are you approachable and solution-focused, or defensive and difficult to work with? Are you dressing and behaving in a way that fits your role, or do you roll out of bed and come to work? Managing your brand has a powerful benefit because perception is reality. The way you carry yourself affects how others see you and whether they believe you'll be a good fit for a new role. When you manage your brand intentionally, you're actively shaping how others perceive your potential. Something else to think about is whether or not your current brand fits the role you're aiming for. Look at the people in the position you want and ask yourself, would I work well with that group? Remember, those promoting you need to believe you'll fit in with the new team. Now, I want to be clear. This is not about changing yourself into something you are not. In fact, being inauthentic is definitely not the brand you want to portray. Instead, this is about looking inward and evaluating what areas of your personal image might need to be improved. And all of us have things about ourselves we can improve. Now, before we move on to secret number 4, I want to know if you have any career tips. If you do, drop them in the comments because I'd love to hear what's working for you. All right, secret 4 is to document your wins. Keep a record of your achievements, whether it's a spreadsheet or a notebook. Track every project you've nailed and every goal you've exceeded. Don't forget those human skills as well. Personally, I keep a spreadsheet on my desktop where I log new accomplishments and work-related compliments. This habit has a tremendous benefit. When it's time for performance reviews or even updating your resume, you'll have a clear, organized list of your successes ready to reference. Tracking your accomplishments boosts your confidence, and it also provides concrete evidence of your contribution to the company. I've linked my own career wins tracker for free in the description if you'd like to try it out. All right, secret number 5 is managing up. The final secret to career success is managing up, which essentially means building a good relationship with your boss. The key to managing up is to align your priorities with your boss's and find ways to make their job easier. How do you do this? You simply ask, preferably during your regular check-ins. Questions like, what is the task or project you need me to focus on? Or what is the project that you are most focused on this year, this quarter, this week? Another key to managing up is to understand your boss's communication style. For example, if your manager is someone who's very businesslike and doesn't want to chit-chat, a concise, fact-based email with a recommendation or solution is best. On the other hand, if your boss is outgoing and personable, get up from behind your desk and go talk to them in person whenever possible. The benefit to managing up, it shows you're proactive and invested in your boss's success as well as your own. And building a strong relationship with your boss and even your boss's peers helps you become a trusted part of the team. This is essential because when promotions come up, they'll think of you, not just because you do great work, but because you also make their work easier and show a genuine interest in team success. So I have an example of managing up, which is actually an example from my husband's career, and that is that he worked for his boss for more than 15 years and was very successful at making his boss look good during this time. So much so that each time his boss was promoted, he took my husband with him to the new position. This was great for my husband's boss, but it was also great for my husband's career. And there you have it, 5 secrets for skyrocketing career success. These are practical tips that, when applied, can lead to greater recognition in your role and more opportunities to grow. As artist Eddie Cola said, if you want to achieve greatness, stop asking for permission. So you too stop asking for permission and take charge by applying these secrets and shaping your own path to success. Now that you know these strategies, you can check out my next video to learn how to tackle common roadblocks dealing with coworkers. Watching the next video will help you amplify the power of today's tips so you can shine in your career. Thanks for watching.